My name is Mened Silva. Today, I
Stop it. Get some help.
Good day everyone, my name is Mened Silva. Today, I just want to hear you some motivation quote of Confucius that life is really simple but insists on making it complicated. Hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon, kailangan nating maging magara ang pamumuhay natin. Sadyang lang nating pinapahirapan ang ating sarili dahil sa mga sinasabi ng ibang tao. Masarap mamuhay ng simple lang at huwag nating pahirapan ang ating sarili.
Worship and observances. We have the Book of Rites. The Book of Rites recorded the rituals practiced by the Chinese for many centuries. Some of these rituals have been classified under family rituals, which are characterized as the person growth and maturity. Coming of age rites are ceremonies held to signify that a young person has reached the marriageable age and could join in different activities of his or her plan as an adult. Two important coming of age rites among the Chinese are cupping and hair pinning ceremony. So, sa madaling salita, kung sa isang analogy sa China ay may coming of age ceremony, sa Pilipinas o sa kultura nating mga Pilipino, ito ay tinatawag na tibo.
Cupping is a coming of age ritual where a male between age of 15 to 20 receives his formal ceremonial law called hat and is given his adult formal name and party is transition into adulthood within the community.
What is hair pinning? Hair pinning refers to the gathering of a girl's hair into a knot and securing it using a hairpin or a hair clip, often done by a 16-year-old woman after engagement and before their wedding day. Some Chinese couples exchange a lock of hair as a pledge in their wedding day.
Mourning rites often involve intricate practices which include the following steps. First, there should be public announcement of grief through weeping, and the wearing of white funeral clothes by the family of the deceased. They are playing music to accompany the corpse and to pacify the spirit, and sealing of the corpse in the coffin to avoid falls and death. The mourning and burial ceremonies are one of the most important of Confucian rites. It shows the basic Confucian view of death and loss. Second, in the mourning rites, a desire to accept finality conflicts with a desire to continue a meaningful relationship with the deceased. And lastly, the rites of mourning and burial are laid out in explicit detail, beginning with the moment of death and ending with acceptance and letting go.
Marriage ceremonies are an important aspect of Chinese culture since marriage is considered as a central feature of society. Through marriage, patience and love are cultivated to promote the right virtue. So, traditionally, a marriage is decided by the parents of the couple, with wealth and social status as the primary considerations. Monogamy is preferred, which means married couples should be loyal to their partners for the rest of their lives. Marriage rituals include giving of gifts and following the necessary etiquettes. From marriage proposal to the wedding ceremony itself, in which the groom and his family meet the bride at her home after the bride sent the dowry to the groom's house. On the wedding day, rites include carrying the bride to the sedan and the couple leading the festivity at the bridal chamber. On the wedding night, friends and relatives are supposed to banter the couple, and on the third day, the couple would go back to the bride's parents' home to pay respect.
sacrificial rituals are performed regularly by the descendants of the deceased ancestors. Sacrifices are often given at festivals. In this statement, sacrificial rituals are commonly performed during a celebration or commemorations from the word itself, pagunita. Pagunita means pagunita ng mga apo ng mga namatay nilang ninuno.
Issues. One characteristic of the Confucian social order is the fixed and strict hierarchy, with the higher partners being composed of men, fathers, husbands, and rulers exercising more right and privilege over women who are placed in a subordinate position.
Female subordination. It is often said that a woman's life under Confucianism can be summed up in 3 periods, also known as the 3 obediences, including obedience to her father while at home, obedience to her husband when married, and obedience to her son when widowed. Women, being at the bottom of the Confucianism hierarchy, are expected to display ideal behavior and accommodation. They are expected to demonstrate obedience before all other virtues and are not expected to act as independent beings. It promotes strict gender roles, and in addition to these, there are 3 obediences. The first one is the obedience to her father while at home, or to obey to their father when at home. The second one is the obedience to her husband when married, or pagsunod ng isang asawa kapag ito ay naikasal na. Lastly, obedience to her son when widowed. Ito ay pagsunod ng isang ina sa isang anak kung ang namatay ay ama, at pagsunod naman ng ama kung ang namatay ay ina sa anak. At inaasahan na ang kababaihan under Confucianism ay magpapakita or inaasahan na magpakita ng perfectong behavior at hindi kumilos ng malayang nilalang.
What is authoritarianism? Authoritarianism is another challenge that Confucianism still faces at present. Because Confucianism stresses the hierarchy between relationships, this has reinforced top-down values and hierarchical systems by encouraging deference to one's superior ruler, father, teacher, or anyone older. When Confucian's values are used to suppress opposition, to have fresh ideas to surface, or to protect apathy, then Confucianism possesses a serious threat to the development of society and the flourishing of democracy. Confucianism has been criticized on the issue of father-son relationship, especially on the aspect. Authoritarianism is characterized by highly concentrated and centralized government power maintained by political repression and the exclusion of potential or supposed challengers by armed force. It uses political parties and mass organizations to mobilize people around the goals of the regime.
One more issue that Confucianism faces today is that of environmentalism. While it is true that Confucianism advocates respect for the environment, its acceptance of people's dominance of nature poses a threat to the issue. The Analects mention the subordination of animals to social interest. Some experts also say that when faced with the dilemma between maintaining social duties and the environment, Confucianism would lead one to choose the former than the latter. In short, Confucianism incorporates all things in nature into the realm of moral concern by pushing oneself to all things, and encourages the extension of benevolence to oneself and the natural world.
Here's our guided questions. 1. Who was Confucius and what do traditional accounts tell us about his life? Number 2. The golden rule of Confucianism is? And number 3. What are the most important Confucian beliefs and doctrines?